So I'm very happy to have the Minister of Security, Oscar Alvarez, a true friend of the Bay Islands, Roatan, of course, the man who was the Minister of Security back under Ricardo Maduro when it seems like Honduras was a very peaceful and secure place to live. And then we've gone through some years where it wasn't like that. And now, Minister Alvarez, you've had a lot of homework to do. You've had a lot of catching up to do. Tell us a little bit about your first, the first 6 months in office.
Well, it's a pleasure to be with you today and let you know that in 2005, when we finished the Ricardo Maduro administration, we left with a country that was in peace, the lowest crime rates in the history of Honduras. Then we come back 4 years later, we encounter a country that is very troubled, very high rates of violence and homicides, and also very high rates of organized crime groups. But that's the bad news. The good news is that we started doing a re-engineering of the police force. We found a police force demoralized, all policemen that they were kind of exhausted, and what we did is just did a generational change. Now we have a new generation of officers that are more according to the 21st century. We have young blood, policemen that want to do their job, and we start seeing the change. Even though the rates still high, especially violence and crime, especially in the mainland, but we start seeing a change. For example, in the first 6 months, we have seen a reduce in 50% in kidnappings. We have seen 25% in car theft reduction, and here in the island, we have put one of the best officers we got, Comisionado Vides, who is doing a great job. Also, we working together with the private sector and with the community, who is doing a great job providing police cars, providing logistics, and helping the police to be a better force. And that's, we are very thankful to that. And I'm taking the opportunity to thank everyone who has been helping the police, islanders and foreigners, and everybody that is involved, our best gratitude for that. And what we can give in return is to provide better and more efficient security. That's the compromise. I think in the month to come we'll see very drastic change in the good sense. More order. We are supporting not just suppression of the crime, but at the same time we have projects that are coming on what we call prevention. We have projects to have better schools, to provide more safe, nice environment to students. Like last weekend, myself, I went to San Helen and donated desk for the students, backpacks with student supplies, medicine, because it's sad that in the 21st century you have school children that don't have a desk. They write on the floor, and that's the type of things that we are doing. To make a story short, we're on the good track. Still a lot to do, but we have the political will and the leadership to do it.
Could you explain the president's position on crime? And I know you work very, very close with the president. And how close is his position to the realities of how things are going?
He has a knowledge of the situation. He inherited a very troubled country with a lot of extremes. I remember the crisis, the political crisis, 28th of June of 2009, where Mel Zelaya, the former president of Honduras, was ousted of Honduras because of a real deep crisis in the history of Honduras. What President Lobo, my boss and current president, found was a very polarized country. Extreme right, extreme left, not to the point that they're starting a civil war, but to the point that they don't even want to talk to each other. And what the president is doing is a coalition government. bringing people from all the sectors, from the extreme right to extreme left, and be part of the cabinet members. And that's helping a lot. At the same time, President Lobo has been going around the world asking for recognition of Honduras. Right now we have, I will say, 90% recognition. Even Mexico recognized us a few weeks ago. Chile just did. And the only countries that are not recognizing Honduras right now is Venezuela, Bolivia, Ecuador, and Argentina, Cuba, Nicaragua. But on the security aspects, the president is committed. It's one of his main tasks, and he's providing the police and the armed forces of Honduras with the support that he can get. Due to the economic situation, it's a very, very delicate situation. But I think we're on the right track. Again, I think with the help of the allies, friends of Honduras, and with people like you, the people of this island. Like I said, islanders and visitors and newcomers and people that live here from all nationalities, especially from U.S., we're very thankful for the support. I think a unified community is a key to success, and we're going to do whatever we need within the law to provide a safe environment for investment, for tourism, and for relaxation of all of you.
See, tourism is a relatively new term for Honduras. It really is. Tourism is going to explode here with all the cruise ships coming. The numbers, I'm sure you've seen them. Roatan, Bay Islands, diamonds in the rough for their ability to support Honduras with a lot of tax dollars. So what is the plan for Roatan and Honduras and the Bay Islands as an incredible world-class tourist destination to make sure that when people come here, they see the beauty of the island and not see some of the trouble that we've had in the last few years?
Yeah, one of the plans is to keep this place at least free of thugs or bad guys. We are introducing a system called NACMIS, which is a system for fingerprints and recognition to guarantee that the people that comes to the island is people that doesn't have warrants for their arrest. That's one thing. The other thing is that also we are going to increase the number of policemen, but not just regular police, but tourist police. We are preparing new policemen that are going to take classes in English, take classes on how to treat people, get all the training needed to greet people that comes here. And like you said, this year alone we're going to have 750,000 tourists coming in 2010, and we're expecting that's going to get to 1 million next year, maybe more. Also, what we are doing is a lot of prevention, and also trying to just not see the security aspects, but trying to get like waste management, like other things that are not related to security directly, but are related to general health, to keep this diamond, like you mentioned, this beautiful jewel, keep it pristine. Because if we don't manage all this influence of people, these visitors, they need a place to put their waste. We have to do something like that. Yes, complete package. You know, I think we're going the right direction. Another thing is that you didn't mention it, but in the past we have riots on the streets, people taking on the streets. My message to those people is that if they want to have a manifestation or they want to protest, they can do it because the Constitution of Honduras can allow them, but they have to do it on the side of the road. They cannot stop anybody from moving freely in this island or any place else in Honduras. Then, if they dare to take a street, are going to use force, within the law, to clear the streets and put the leaders in jail. And that's not a threat. That I'm going to apply the law. And I already gave orders to the chief of police, Comisionado Vides. We're not going to tolerate any taking on any streets in any place in the islands.